What's good, y'all? Podcast episode 124 in the sauna. Hope y'all had a good weekend, a good Valentine's Day weekend. My family was sick all weekend, so we didn't do much of anything, man. Just kind of hung back. But it's all good, baby. We're still here. Still getting after it, trying to sweat some of these germs out. Yeah, man, it was the whole 9 yards. The cold, the sneezing, the watery eyes, the low fever, all that. So I did wake up yesterday feeling a little bit better, and yeah, man. Just getting after it, trying to get it done before work, and just kind of get back to my routine, you know. It's nice getting in here in the mornings because there's hardly ever anybody in here. Might be a couple people that walk in, but it's not too bad. Man, I dropped a new song on Friday, Madison. Song for my wife for Valentine's Day. I've dropped songs for her in the past, but none that were outright directly named after her, which was pretty cool. So I don't know how she feels about it. Maybe she's a little embarrassed, but it's all good, man. It's all good. It's part of the storytelling, and I just thought it was necessary. And if she don't like it, I rock with it. So it's all good. It'll definitely be one that I think our daughter will probably make fun of me about when she gets a little older. Like, Dad, this is embarrassing. It's all good though. We're still getting pretty close to finishing up the new album. We got 3 songs left to go. So we're just kind of taking it day by day, week by week, and that's all we really can do, for real. Yeah, man. I've just been kind of creating as I go, finding different ways to create in life, you know, not just music. I know I've talked about having a little sketchbook with my daughter that we like to doodle in, and just kind of color when we got some free time. And it's been really fun, man. I feel like it's kind of helped just sort of keep the creativity alive. And yeah, I've been doing that. And then I've also been free writing a little bit. They call it like brain dumps, but basically just trying to like jot these thoughts down in your mind, not really having a goal, not having a set thing in mind that you want to do. I mean, maybe you can. There's really no rules to it, but just allowing your mind to just kind of get these thoughts out in the open. And shout out my boy Emac. He's the one that told me about it. So yeah, man, I felt like that's kind of helped too. It sort of just allowed myself to let go of these restraints that I put on myself to create, you know. And I figured out that when I do have these barriers of like, you know, it's gotta be perfect, it's gotta come off this exact way or this and that, it stops me from creating altogether. And then I end up getting like writer's block, getting all frustrated for a couple weeks until I allow myself to kind of get back to that state of free thinking and free thought and all that, you know, just freedom. So yeah, man, you know, just creative brain dumps, you know, just allowing your mind to just dump everything out into the open and just seeing what happens. You're not trying to get a certain result. The result that you're trying to get is that you're taking thoughts from here and putting them out in the open. So, I'll even go as far as saying, like, some of those thoughts may not even be healthy. But would you rather them keep those unhealthy thoughts up here, or get them out onto a piece of paper or whatever? I've seen people before in the past, they call them like burn notes, where they write out all these crazy thoughts they might have, or just negative energy that they might have built up in their head, write them out on a piece of paper, and then burn it afterwards. And that burning of the paper is like supposed to signify like just a letting go of that energy. So I've never tried that, but I might have to. Anything that helps kind of keep us healthy, keep us growing and focused, I'm all for it. So, yeah, man. It's a beautiful thing to just be able to wake up and create. I've been hitting the gym in the mornings before work. Before last year, it was after work. And so, I felt like all last year I kind of carried this tension into the gym of like, I'm wore out from the day, I'm mentally drained from work, from just negative people, negative energy, just wore out from the fact that I'm doing something that I don't want to do. And then I would go to the gym. And I would go to the gym almost like wore out. So then when I left the gym, not only was I mentally wore out, after the gym I was physically wore out. And, I just didn't feel like I was giving my full energy to my family at the end of the night the way that I do now when I hit the gym in the mornings. And it's been nice, man, just to be able to wake up, immediately hit the gym, get your blood flowing, get those endorphins kind of opened up. I feel like I've been, a little bit more of a positive team player at work. And I've been more creative throughout the day, which is cool. So, I'm going to continue, man. Here we are almost 2 months in to the year, and I definitely feel like that's been a positive change in my life this year for sure. So, happy about that. But yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy though. I was pulling into the gym this morning, and some guy had like wrecked his motorcycle out front. I don't know if another guy had pulled out in front of him or what, but his bike was laid down. I was pulling up, I'm like, damn, what is that in the road? And I actually knew the guy. He's the guy that comes here. So, he was up and talking to the other guy, so I think he was okay. But there was some cops and paramedics out there. But yeah, man, big ups to that guy. Hope he's doing okay. That sucks. I know how special motorcycles are to the motorcycle people. So, yeah, man. I do have a new song dropping in 2 weeks. Not this Friday, but next Friday. And then we'll be gaming up for March. It's gonna be a big month. I did want to also tell you guys I got some new merch coming. So I released a couple designs last night, but I put them on my store, but I haven't fully released them yet, or promoted them. So that's coming, that's on the way. I just wanted to let you know I do have some new merch coming out, and you know, I've always used any sort of profit from merch or anything like that to basically just put back into my music. Because, you know, if you don't know already, making music independently is very expensive. And, you know, it takes money. It takes money to do what we do. So, any merch that, any profits that I make off merch just go directly back into making music. And that's just how it's always been. So, yeah, man, would mean a lot if you guys rocked a t-shirt of mine or whatever, some stickers, whatever it is. And yeah, stay tuned. I got some more designs coming, so I think I'm gonna keep it at that. Just really kind of wanted to convey brain dumps, you know, and just how, I know it's kind of a silly name, but just kind of convey how they've really helped me, you know, these last couple weeks, just getting these thoughts out onto a pen and pad, and just kind of looking back and just being like, damn, you know, this was all just stored up in my head. So now I think it's healthy. I think it's healthy to get it out there. So I'm gonna keep it short, keep it light. Go check out my new song now, Madison, out everywhere. New album coming soon, new merch coming soon. And yeah, man, hope you guys have a good week. We will talk soon. Podcast episode 124. Much love. Peace.